Show Week Part 2 is underway on this Monday on Hollywood Squares. We are in the second game of the best 2 out of 3 match, Secret Square game. And Diane, it's your turn.
J.P. Morgan and Jamie Farr for the block.
From the Gong Show. All right. Good to see you two.
Thank you.
Our good buddy Dr. Joyce Brothers says that when it comes to memories of high school, the most common happy remembrance centers around what?
I know this. Excuse me. The day that they found out that the girls in the Glee Club were easy.
I'm a bad boy. No. It's the prom.
I'm going to say I disagree.
Good. Athletics. Athletic Circle gets a block. All right, Steve.
Monty Hall for the win, please.
Monty Hall to tie this up. From Let's Make a Deal on the Game Show Network. Welcome back, Monty. In the band The Doors, there was Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, and John Densmore. But who was door number 1?
The proper way to do that question is what's behind door number 1.
I'm going to catch this all week.
I was an authority of Doors long before the Doors. The answer to that question is it's Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, I disagree.
Jim Morrison, X gets the square. We have a tie game. By the way, Tom Kennedy was our secret square. This tiebreaker game is also worth $1,000. Whoever wins this game either stays champion or becomes champion. Steve, you start.
Martin Mull, please.
All right, Martin, here we go. Martin, if you're a witch who works alone, what are you called?
A witch who works alone.
Yeah.
What is that evil part of the brain that makes me just want to scream out Gloria Allred?
Amen.
A witch who works alone is a vixen.
All right.
I'm going to disagree.
Solitaire. A solitaire. X gets that square. All right, Diane.
Bob Eubanks, please.
Bob Eubanks, host of the Newlywed Game on the Game Show Network every day. And you were telling me you did card sharks on this stage,
I did,
right?
5 years.
5 years, all right. What's going on, though, Bob, if you have 2 people prop up a hooker during a scrum?
During a what?
Oh, you're double dating with Colin Farrell, I think.
Oh.
No. That's rugby.
I'll agree.
You're playing rugby, yeah, Shadoe. Gets the square. We'll be right back after this. It's the rubber game. We'll be right back.
Great to be here on Hollywood Square, because let's face it, I'm as square as anyone, right? Let me take this bag off right now so you can see what I look like. Check it out!
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
All right, we are back. We're in the rubber game of the best 2 out of 3 match. Martin, already having been picked, is now immersed in the Spiegel catalog. Oh, yeah. Happily. Steve, I believe it's your turn.
Rosemary, please.
Rosemary, all right. Rose, at trial, your crooked business is ordered to pay a huge fee solely as punishment to deter future bad behavior. What's that called?
I think it's called a pretty bad lawyer. Isn't that called unsolicited damages or something?
Okay.
I'm going to disagree.
Punitive damages is what
No,
it's
I was
called.
close.
X gets a square there. Diane?
J.P. Morgan and Jamie Farr,
All
please.
right, J.P. and Jamie from the Gong Show. Financier J.P. Morgan owned the Titanic. Did J.P. Morgan go down on the Titanic?
I know I did on most of them. Oh, you want an answer?
Yeah. I'm still off with
Another
that
answer.
Another? No, I don't think he did.
I agree.
No, he did not. So Circle gets a block there. Yes, that's right. Steve.
I'm going to go with Joanne Worley for the block, please.
Joanne Worley for the block. All right, Joanne. On the U.S. Pioneer 10 unmanned space probe, there is a naked man and woman drawn on a plaque. Why are they there?
That's to show you whether you go to the little boys' room or you go to the little girls' room. And they're naked! I think actually what that is to show outer space people what we kind of look like underneath all our swell clothes.
I'm going to agree.
That is exactly what it's for. Yes, X gets a block there. All right, Diane.
Miss Betty White, please.
Betty White for the block. All right, Betty. Reader's Digest says men's shirts button up on the right, but women's blouses button up on the left. This stems from earlier days when women were what?
Oh, well, back in those days, girls weren't as easy on the second date. So, no, I think that's because they were mostly left-handed.
Okay.
Or is it left-stranded?
I disagree.
No, they were dressed by their servants who were right-handed. So Circle gets a block there. All right, Steve.
I'm going to go with Tom Kennedy for the block, please.
Tom Kennedy, classic host of Name That Tune. Hey, Tom, speaking of Name That Tune, in what song will you hear the line, I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see?
I can name that tune in 4 notes, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really? All right, wait a minute. Let's give him 4 notes.
Ebony and Ivory.
I'm going to disagree.
Let's hear a little bit more of it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just back off and let everybody, X gets the square. I just phoned this one in. All right, Diane.
Nipsey Russell, please.
Nipsey Russell, classic host of Your Numbers Up. Welcome, Nipsey. What does the Washington Post call America's attic?
Washington. George Washington threw a silver dollar across the river one day, and ever since then, politicians in Washington been throwing our money away. Well, the greatest repository for historical memorabilia would be the Smithsonian Institution.
I agree.
You have a block. Smithsonian it is. Yes, that's right. Circle gets it. In just one choice, we'll have either a defending champion or a new champ. Who will it? We have to pay some bills. We'll be right back.